who I used to be. This is how I changed.
You have that opportunity. Don't let it pass you by. Take responsibility for yourself. You know, when I read about our schools like this and that, I was just sorry.
My name is Tim Willits. I'm the creative director at Software.
On November 15, 2011, Rockwall Heath hosted a Big Idea Day, a day where students listened to speakers that would get them thinking about their futures.
I couldn't believe I was there. It's not the place to be. But they had the night before my show, they had a drag show on their campus. And after their drag show,
I thought the Big Idea was a great day. I thought it was everything we were hoping for and then so much more. We were absolutely blown away at how positively it was received. I know there are some people that were frustrated with one thing or another, but by and large the whole day really just went so much smoother than we thought it would. The messages from all of the speakers so much more powerful than we could have hoped. There was just so many positives. It came from a number of things. A lot of it came from just some of our dreams and our discussions about our preferred future as a school, what we're going to stand for, or what we do stand for as a school. Being a school that is about getting you, our students, on track, on a college track, and thinking far beyond just the normal curriculum that's offered on a daily basis. If we tried something that was truly a big idea, something that was way outside of the box, as the cliche says, and something that would really get you all thinking about your own preferred futures, that's really where it came about.
Some theater students got paired with a speaker and had the opportunity to introduce them as well as meet them. This is what some of them had to say about their experience.
I thought it was a good break for everybody, and I know that they all really enjoyed it. I was with Paul Kessler all day. He was our keynote speaker, and when he was talking, like, everybody was silent. Every single person was listening to him, and it was really amazing because it was like they understood how important it was and that they needed to be getting something out of it. And he was such a sweet guy. He's a true gentleman, and I loved spending the day with him. Genuinely enjoyed his company.
I think it's a great idea. I think it's good educationally, is that a word? But yeah, it's fun, it's informative, it's a good idea. My favorite part of that today was just listening to the productions and listening to what he had to say. It turns out to be a really interesting guy. And yeah, I got free stuff, so that's always fun.
The Big Idea Day, I think it's really inspirational. It's like a great opportunity for the kids in the community to just like figure out what their different ideas were and what inspires them and stuff like that.
Whether they were inspired to do something different with their lives, inspired by a story that they heard, or maybe perhaps that they got an idea for something that they wanted to do for a career when they get out of school. Our goal is to have our students be exposed to a lot of different ideas, some different expertise, some big ideas that other people have had, with the hopes that our own students would kind of start developing some big ideas of their own. Because of the fact that this is something, you asked originally, where did this idea come from? It came from us talking about what our preferred future is going to be as a school that is a high achieving, that does think outside of the box, and so we have to continue doing things like this. I think that in the future, though, we'd like to try and get students involved in presenting as well, too. If I could add one thing, again, it was neat to see the positive responses from all the students and staff, and so that makes all of us feel good that it was something that was good to do. But I can't say enough, and I think there were a lot of people that day, including all of our guest speakers, who really praised our students and our staff. I kept hearing all through the day, and again, specifically from our guests, that there aren't a lot of schools that can pull this off. There aren't a lot of schools that would even think of trying to pull it off. And I think it says a lot about our school that, a day that's totally different, the bell schedule gone, that everyone, our students and staff, did such a great job of making the day work. And I think it was definitely something where we should all be real proud about what we did. So that would be the last thought I'd offer. I really do appreciate, it's one of those things that makes you really proud to be a Hawk.